What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 101 of our Philadelphia Phillies franchise mode here. The retirement home Phillies are in their second to last episode of the series. Second to last episode, that is crazy. MLB The Show 23 is just around the corner. So, as we get through this season, Philadelphia, they're barely above 500. They're doing their best to try and maybe figure something out. You know, they're like teetering between a game or two above 500. They were like 2 or 3 at one point. I think I got to 5. And right now, we start that very bad downward slide. Very bad downward slide. Lots of losses in a row. What is that, like 8 losses in a row? And now we're very much under 500. We are about 20 and just under 20 games. Oh, not officially 20 games under 500. Not a good look right there for Philly. You know, just kind of where they were to where they are now. It's a huge drop in talent and on-field production. You hate to see it. You really do. You know, but that's kind of what happens when you backload all these deals and you have all these old players. Take a look at Soto, who's got 12 home runs. Alec Boehm's got 9 home runs. Harper's got 34, 24 from Julio. Ellie has 6 from Canning. Bryce and Stott has 3, 6 from Harper, and 12 for Bergola. And then we have the bench right here. I only care about JT. What's JT doing? 237, a home run, 9 RBIs, and 80 at-bats. Let's go, JT Realmuto. No, way to go in your old age. Painter's got 6 wins, 5 for Sasaki, 7 for Mick Abel right there. Dude, Sasaki's getting killed. 7 and 11. That is or 3. I don't know what he said. He had 11 losses, which is wild that he has so many decisions. Now take a look at our closer right there. 15 saves, 6 blown saves, a 4.41 ERA in 33 games. Yeah, that's great. I'm real glad he's our closer right now. We don't have like Josh Hader still back there. I'd take like 40-year-old Josh Hader any day of the week. Bergola, he makes the All-Star team, 283, 12 home runs, 38 RBIs, 13 stolen bases. You know, Harper's got to make the All-Star team. No, Harper doesn't make the All-Star. How does Harper not make the All-Star team? He's got 34 home runs. He's batting well above 270. And he should be in the All-Star game. I am sorry. I'm going to die on that hill that there is no reason why Bryce Harper should not have been in the All-Star game. Dude is on another planet when it comes to production at his age. Dude's like a 56 overall. He can literally only DH. He has 0 speed. He has no defensive prowess anymore. He has no base running aggressions. He is the most flaccid base runner in the league right now. No aggression at all. He does not risk it for the biscuit. He literally just goes up. It's a home run. It's a single. That's it. You're not getting doubles. You're not getting triples. You're not getting stolen bases. The Phillies finished 65 and 97. Soto finished with 23 home runs on the season. Not too shabby. 19 for Alec Boehm. 62 for Bryce Harper. Hello? 62 home runs? Oh my god. What am I looking at here? 275, 62, 139 RBIs. His power went up and his contact went up. He sacrificed his ability to run just to swing the lumber. What am I looking at here? 62 home runs from Bryce Harper. I hope he cut to how old he is. I don't remember if I cut to how old he is. And he 44 years old. He hit 62. He hit more home runs more or less than the last 2 seasons combined. He batted 275, 62 home runs. Harper and Soto, though, they both joined some very illustrious careers, though. 700 for Soto, 900 for Bryce Harper. Absolutely bonkers. Yabu had 8 wins on the season. Ortega had 5 wins, 8 for Painter. Let's see, Roki Sasaki had 7 and 18. That's unfortunate for Roki. Abel had 10 wins, so respectable for Painter and Abel in their late stages in their careers. But dude, Roki Sasaki really AJ Burnetted it real hard. Really AJ Burnetted it super hard. Yeah, Alexi Estrada, I'm not sure about how I feel about you as our closer anymore. Sure, you're an A potential 25 years old. 34 saves, 9 blown saves. 9 blown saves, and you doubled your ERA from last year. The Pirates defeat the Yankees in the World Series. I mean, where have we seen that one before? Didn't the Pirates defeat, like, the Roger Maris, Mickey Mantle, Yankees back in, like, I don't know, in, like, the 50s, right? I think it's probably, like, the 60s. Harper wins MVP. All right, he just blew everyone out of the water. 275, 62 home runs. He's 45 years old. What? This man just called Alex Rodriguez and said, "Hey, hold my needle." Alex Rodriguez and Bryce Harper during the middle of the season, the All-Star break, when Harper wasn't named an All-Star for hitting 30-plus home runs. Yeah, him and Alex Rodriguez went on a cruise around the Mediterranean or something, and Harper just put all of the needles in his butt. All of the needles. He doesn't win a Silver Slugger somehow with 62 home runs, unless I just... Oh, no, it was Gold Gloves, wasn't it? Here we're at Silver Sluggers right now. Got a little ahead of myself. There we go. We got Julio at 36 home runs. Harper doesn't win a Silver Slugger. He had 62 home runs and didn't win a Silver Slugger. How? Comment down below if I glanced away and I missed the half a second where it would have said Bryce Harper Silver Slugger here, in 2037. Just let me know in the comments down below that I missed that, because I'm pretty sure I did not miss Bryce Harper hitting 62 home runs and not winning a Silver Slugger, which in itself is absolutely mind-blowing that 45 years old, this man hit 62 home runs. Sure, it's not quite, Barry Bonds' numbers at 72. It beats Roger Maris' 61. It beats a couple of the McGuire, Sosa 60 home run seasons. But taking a look at those who are retired, none of the Phillies retire. None of the relevant Phillies retired. So JT at 49 billion years old, Bryce Harper at 45 years old. Yeah, they're still kicking it. They're still having fun. Is it just because we're paying them? Is that the reason why they're not retiring? Like, they're still playing in the major leagues, so the game's like, oh yeah, no, these guys are still playing, so we're just going to keep them going around. This free agency, I guess this retiring, section, there's a lot of players. You got Yordan Alvarez, Diego Castillo, you had Hunter Brown, the Astros hybrid for Justin Verlander. Those guys, Hunter Bishop, the prospect for the Giants, the outfielder for them, they all retired. Tobias Jones, I feel like he's a real player. Carson Kelly, the catcher. Nick Lodolo hangs up the spikes. Alek Manoah, Brandon Marsh calls it a career. Casey Mize hangs it up. He was a Philly for 2 seasons, won a World Series here. Now, let's see, anyone else? Alex Reyes hangs it up. Brendan Rodgers. There was a lot of players that actually retired this season. Julio Urias hangs it up. A lot of players, actually. Like, a surprising amount of players retired specifically this offseason. Jordan, Willie Adames, and Ozzie Albies all make the Hall of Fame. I mean, sure, Willie Adames won an MVP, but is he really Hall of Fame material? 400 home runs, 400 for Albies. Jordan, 2,300 hits, 566 home runs, 279 average. A 254 average for Ozzie Albies? That's like... Oh, who's that outfielder? He's the Harold Baines of that draft class. He is the Harold Baines of that draft class, hands down. Bryce Harper, he's not going to retire. He's 45. He just hit 62 bombs. Give him a 5-year contract. Let him play till he's 60. If he's going to play till he's 60, let him. Noelvi Marte signs an agreement with the Pirates right there. Like Noelvi, former Mariners prospect. He's 36 years of age. Jeez, they are all so old now. Like, everyone in this game is so old now. 36. He was like 20-something when this franchise started. But taking a look at our opening roster for the Philadelphia Phillies, we have all of the mainstays back. They're all back. We're going to keep losing because we're just going to ride this horse till it dies. Abel Painter, Sasaki, there they go. They're still in the rotation. Probably going to at some point have to flip them to the bullpen at some point if they get down to like the 50s. Do what we did with Bumgarner or something. But text me too. Peace out.